Welcome to the Groggy Garage Productions Halloween Edition.
As you know, a few days ago, my co-host here put up an introduction video about explaining where the new studio is going to be.
But since then, we have sort of upgraded slightly due to the worsening weather or something.
Yes. We would like to apologize about our appearance. But we recently suffered a small argument.
I thought it was a vampire attack.
It was. We had the argument with the vampire.
Oh yes, now I remember. Hence the blood.
Yes, and my infected scar. Note that is what we are here to talk about. Our personal lives have got nothing to do with the news. Yet.
No, it's not.
So, what we'd like to talk about is just speaking of the news, a recent topic that my co-president here found out recently was
the
disturbing and strange article my co-president found. What did you say it was about again?
The fact that children as young as 11 are now being hooked on pornographic images and videos.
What we really don't actually understand is why or how are they getting
away with it. Why is the parents not putting the so-called, how do you say that, the filters on the internet?
Because they're poos.
Because
they're poos!
Indeed.
Yes.
And
our camera woman
has exactly brought up.
When did I say I was a woman?
Yes.
So we think that the whole issue will take away their innocence, so to speak.
Yes, their childlike innocence, meaning their childhood will be less satisfactory as was.
Yes, and also that what is it? I think the education has changed since we were in school over 500 years ago. I think it was called the Sexual Education Program.
Yes, that has definitely changed. Most schools, from what I have heard, they tend to make it a simple topic. They don't go into extravagant detail.
Which we think is wrong for obvious reasons.
Some schools I have heard, yes, what is the question?
So they should put more detail in then?
Yes, I think they should, or
at least put a couple of questions that to prevent children as 11 should
accessing such mature
information.
Items.
Yes.
See.
Do you think that the National Education Board should provide videos or individuals who have had previous experience of same age as children, such as teen mums, come in and speak with the children? Would that help?
That would be interesting. It would get them to understand the consequences of not using contraception.
And also, I've read in the newspaper, the Metro for whom concerned, about the fact it gives them unrealistic ideals about sex and such topics.
Yes. That is
also a problem.
For girls, it makes them expect men to be much bigger than perhaps they actually are.
Yes. See.
Some say that it's the man's responsibility to provide contraception, but then the women will say that it's the man's responsibility because it's their thing. But then men also say that women should take some responsibility in it too. Do you have an opinion on that when it comes to teenagers?
Teenagers should be especially careful. In that case, they should both are responsible for the problems of not using contraception.
But I don't think they should be thinking about that sort of thing at that age.
Until at least 17,
18, 19. See.
So you think college age would be the most reasonable age really for people to be thinking about that kind of thing?
Thinking about it, but not actively going to do the deed, so to speak.
Yes, exactly.
So it is something that they should take a lot of thought.
There should definitely be a lot of thought about this so that they can do they really want to have risk the problems that sometimes parenting can provide?
Indeed.
Because raising a child is a very challenging thing to do.
Also expensive, even for a count such as ourselves.
Yes.
Even we have our problems with life and children.
Yes.
See,
Some colleges are against providing contraception for teenagers due to religious reasons. Do you think that is wrong, because they should be providing teenagers with protection and having that on offer?
In some cases, yes, the colleges should provide the contraception, but also in religious view, it is also up to the teenagers themselves to know that they should have the contraception, not just think, oh, the school didn't give it to me, so therefore
it is their fault.
Yes.
See,
A lot of teenagers feel embarrassed to go to a clinic to go and get their free contraception, which they can get if they go and ask for it. So maybe it would be easier for them if colleges offered it to them or said they had it if they would like it.
The concern is understandable about their worries about going into a clinic. It's not exactly something that one would like to announce to
the world,
so to speak. But yes, if the college nurse should at least have something there to give to the if they fear it's going to, if they fear the college should provide it.
The college should also provide the information necessary to make such an informed judgment.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the second topic, it is a
The incident that happened in the cinema.
The werewolf is stealing your candy. Carry on.
So that they do it all the time.
yes, it is the payment for them to protect us.
Yes.
Yes.
The incident in the cinema, the place where they show
the
animation.
movies,
Yes.
the moving pictures, which I think are sorcery.
Yes,
Yes.
great sorcery. But we're getting off straight topic
Yes.
there. The problem is a group of families were taking their mini disaster machines, as we refer to them. You know them as children. To see the new film,
Madagascar 3.
Yes, that.
I believe it is called the Europe's Most Wanted or something like that.
Yes, something.
I have forgotten.
But,
It's not how it used to be.
What happened is they were shown a fantastic film, Paranormal
Activity
4.
4.
One of the best in my
Yes.
opinion, very bloody. But,
Not as good as the previous films, but I think
Yes.
it's good nonetheless for a good scare.
That's correct. And what happened was 2 minutes into the film,
Into the
the
film.
parents realized it was wrong and read their screaming disaster machines out. What we want to know is,
Yes.
why was the parents not obvious to this? The story is a scream.
The trailers at the before the sorcery begins, I have been told by my sources that relative to the films.
Entrench.
Yes, I think that is the correct term.
And they should have surely seen that these films were not suitable for children, or were they just not paying attention? Were they being stupid? Yes,
See.
a question.
You would think, with the views of parents and so-called soccer mums nowadays, the stronger censorship we now have, parents would have simply noticed something like that.
Yes, because they have the certificate before the
Get
film.
that candy.
Yes, the valve has returned our sweets.
The certificate, it shows the film name and age. In
Age
this case,
certificate.
it is an 18. I do not know why they have terms for these so young. I do not know.
No, it would be much younger for paranormal activity. I joke. I do seriously joke. Yes, madam.
So, say age 15?
No, I think that paranormal activity is, for the age rating, is about right.
It is about correct.
Yes.
Please forgive my...
I just need to adjust my veins.
We've
There we
had
go.
problems ever since the accident.
Yes,
With
the
the cat.
accident with the evil hell cat.
Does the werewolf have a question?
Werewolf attack again. Yes, let's just ignore the werewolf.
They go away eventually.
Yes, when they Okay, it's attacking my co-presenter now. Put that down. Put him down. Put him down. Good werewolf. Yes. So, why were the
And-
parents not there?
And how did the sorcerer not realize he was putting the wrong sorcery on?
Yes, that is also. I do not think that they do not pay them enough to.
It is.
And it was maybe their idea of a very funny joke.
Yes.
Hopefully, a joke. It is. Well, it does not look good upon the company if it was meant to happen.
That is correct.
Yes.
Are there any questions you would
Any
like
questions
to ask?
from you? From
I'm
werewolf?
Camry person and werewolves.
No questions.
Of course.
Right. Let us go. Let us go
If,
to the weather.
The weather.
Right. For the weather, we would like to point out that this weather.
It's,
My veins popped up.
it is susceptible to change. We are not perfect in weather analysis. But
And we would like to point out that this is only for the town called Bristol in southwest England, where we are currently presenting our film.
Yes, yes. The weather today is meant to be sunny with cloud, as you probably have already known this. But,
And from Sunday to Tuesday, we are supposed to be experiencing rain.
Then, there has, which is a problem, precisely as a
Yes.
camera person there. Kind
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Yes,
whatever.
And I believe that it is supposed to be getting better on Wednesday.
Wednesday there still will rain a little, but there will be sunlight.
And
Whereas
Thursday.
Thursday, again, sun with cloud.
God, the sunlight, it burns. I need to go and put my sunscreen on and sunglasses. That will.
Precisely. The temperature rise, it will be quite a bit warmer over the coming few days. Today it was only a minor temperature of 7, but that might have been because of the wind.
Yes, and for the rest of the week, we are supposed to be having a high of 11 degrees experienced on Monday.
That could be because of the rain.
Yes, and the low of 1 degree, which we are supposed to be experiencing on today, this Saturday.
Yes.
And we would also like to point out to our viewers who have not yet done this, but the clocks go back tonight, I believe it is.
Which means all of your peoples will be getting an extra hour in bed.
Hell yeah!
And we get an extra hour to suck your blood.
That's correct.
Yes, and then now comes the difficult task of putting the Z-clock back in my car.
I get extra hour to chase vampires through the night.
Shall we kill the wolf? Woman?
No, we still got sweets we can offer.
Yes, we will. Yes.
That is
that is
all
the-
I can really think of to
That's the
discuss
moment.
today. If you do have questions that you yourself would like to ask, please put them in.
Please leave them in the comment section.
below. We
Yes.
would be pleased if you could perhaps like this video.
Or
this
even say what you would like to see in future episodes. But please do not, I think the phrase is, do not troll.
No trolls!
No trolls.
I eat them for breakfast.
So do we.
Right. This is very good. A little tough if not cooked properly, but
Yes.
very good altogether.
French toast.
Yes.
French toast, please.
Thank you.
French toast is nice.
Yes, I agree. That's
Especially
fine.
when you sleep out of coma. Very best thing to have after sleeping out of coma.
And thank you for watching our video. We hope to see you in the next
So
episode.
sometime in the near future. Ciao.
Candy.